Hey guys, AP here, and today we are going to be teaching you how to make your first library in JavaScript. So basically what a library is it's a bunch of classes or functions that do a specific thing. Now, a library, it has to have a dependency, so it doesn't need to have any other libraries in it. It needs to have, it needs to have speed. It needs to be able to load quickly and efficiently and not break. And it needs to have, well, what I just about said. It needs to not break when you load stuff in it and you change up some things. So the first thing you need to do is you need to create an HTML page. If you're using Sublime, you can just type in tag HTML and you should be able to do it. So title library, and then you need to have two scripts. You're going to have the first script, which is going to be your library, so library.js, and we're going to change this to source, and then your actual JS file that you're going to put your code in to change stuff. So that's index, and it's right here. So make sure it's working. Library, here we go. So now it depends on the library that you want. Say you want to make drawings on a canvas or make games. I'm going to make a very simple HTML element selector, which means that you can just type in here, you can type in var header is equal to, like, I don't know, get header or get element, and then either the ID or the class name. So yeah, and then you can be like header dot get or style is equal to that, or add style, or just basically that's what it is. So we're gonna go in library and we're gonna create ourselves a function that gets it. So function get element, and in here it's just you need the ID name because I'm going to use IDs. So ID name, and now we need to return document dot get element by ID. And I'm just going to fix that up real quick. There we go. Return, and then ID name. So now if we type in var header equals get element, and then we type in like header is basically what the ID name, and we just add a header, which I'm just going to say h6, say a header, and then the ID is going to be called header, of course, because that's what we need it to be. And yeah, so now that we have the header, we can easily change it by just doing header dot style is equal to color, and we're just going to say red, so it should turn red. H6, it's supposed to be H1 or 1, and there we go. So now we easily can get a header and we can change stuff using JavaScript. But why can't we just do that in normal JavaScript? Well, we can add even more functions, like function add CSS or add click listener, and then you can have the element and a callback. So basically this makes it a lot easier to add clicks if this has been clicked. So now that we add click listener, we can do document dot add event listener, and it's going to be called click, or actually it'd need to be element, click, and then we need to do callback. So now we can do header or add event or click listener and element header and function, which is going to be just a simple lambda function, and we're just going to say header dot inner HTML is equal to, I don't know, header 2 32. Why not? So now if we click this, it should change to header 32, and we can keep doing this. We can keep adding even more functions, and we can just put them in here, and yeah. So this is also a segue to show off the library that I'm making. So I'm just gonna show off what the minimized version is. So it should be called library.min.js, and right here it's just a bunch of variables and a bunch of functions and a bunch of like listeners. And what we can do is, and so instead of this, we can go to one of the games I make. Games, I would say Snake is a good game that I made. It's a Snake. Well, this one didn't have any, so I need to go to classes as well. Or Snake. That would be classes. So here in the show we have set color and rectangle. So like without this library right here, we wouldn't be able to do that. We would have to set it all up in here, and we have a canvas which is 600 by 600. It sets the FPS to 12. It repeats draw and update. It also has the key press to the mouse press, which automatically update when you press the key, any key, or click any mouse button. We have all this drawing stuff right here, which is background, set color, text, rectangle, ellipse, and all of that. And in here, this is just doing all this. And it also has like random functions. So like, where it is, oh, it'd be in here. Like if you collide with it, it changes, and it has a random function. And yeah, so this library is not complete at all whatsoever. I just made it to help with developing JS games. There's a lot more that can be done with it, like adding audio, adding alpha to it. This doesn't have any alpha support yet, but it can easily add it. So, and it can easily add anything that I want to it, but then I just made it minimized, for fastness and reliability. So because if you look at this, do you know what to change to do anything? No, you don't. So I have the version where I can edit it and then minimize it and then change it, edit it, all that, but you don't. So anyways, so that'll be it for this video. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.